music, but I have to say it just every now and then I have to say it. Because I believe you should remind yourself. Remind yourself to remember, to remember, to remember. Just so you won't forget that the white man is not a devil, but the white man is the devil.
Is Watt coming to you from the desert, and I just wanted to build on a new music, a new album I have coming, and it's called Jimmy Watt, after my pops, and this joint just took it back to the foundation. I kind of was thinking one of my favorite albums, Naughty Dre. You know what I'm saying? If you study Bob Marley, on each album, he changed the mood or his music. He just had so many styles and he merged them differently on each album he did. Like he was always reaching, like my brother did, ancestor did. A blues reggae album, man. Then after that came with another sound. Then after that came with another sound. If you listen to each one of his albums, also like Marvin Gaye or the Great. So on this joint, I was just trying to change it up more from the other. So we gonna listen some more, and we gonna build some more.
What type of man beat your soul? Take your skin and ride off your back.
Devil.
They take your body dripping blood and let you up, then from the match.
Devil.
Rape a woman, birth a child with the child. That's his daughter.
Devil.
Damn shame don't even say your name. They already know. You know.
You never gonna forget. You always gonna remember 250 million. That's an estimate.
See, you want the music, the art, people dumbed down. Back in the 60s, I know many of you heard about COINTELPRO. They wanted to murder the Malcolms and the Fred Hamptons and the Martin Luther Kings, and that's the great leaders from back then. They wanted to murder them. Black Panthers ordered them. They wanted to murder them because they wanted to replace them with musicians and athletes. You know what I'm saying? But here's another joint. He ain't gonna. It's another joint.
drink it, not gon' smoke, not gon' drink it, not gon' smoke. What the hell you here for? Not gon' drink it, not gon' smoke, not gon' drink it, not gon' smoke. What the hell you here for?
She don't eat pork or anything with her face. She don't even like getting her ass ate. You ask her day, great. Behind scenes drowning in debt, stressing her face but covered with makeup. Ask her for a link up. She know me. She know I outdone Fela Records. She know the fame. She ain't a square. A flame that heat up any room she enter. Queen, I got you. Juice. Ice.
Yeah, that's another one. The way that we talk about each other and deal with each other is understandable. When you look at the trauma and the things we went through as a people, and mostly when I say people, I say in America. I'm saying for now. You look at having to deal with having to be a family under all the torture that we was going through, then see the man and the woman separated, or your children taken, or the many things that we know I'm going to get into right now that happened to us as a people. Then we look at today, of course, but for us already that know better, we do better, and for those that don't know, may they learn the easy way. May they learn by me saying something right now and I'm reading something else or whatever. Not through the actions of that sin. I'm gonna jump into it.
Beauty brains, sex, be my wife. Beauty brains, sex, be my wife. Beauty brains, sex, be my wife. Beauty brains, sex, be my wife.
I ain't even seen her yet. Never met this woman. She texts me, wrong number, text back, she texts back. End of the day, she asked me my name. Got her name. Now my name stay on her tongue like almond milk. Add her to my favorites. She sing all my favorites. Shade of Malcolm, Asada to Matubu. Ain't even get an hour's sleep before work. Words like silk. She know the world need help. She got guilt. Said she wish she had cash. Get the homeless man. She got countless plans. My brother see me. Say I'm in La La Land. Clouds, not herb. With the ancestors. Y'all in agreement. If my pops was alive, he would have tried to wife you. Never control. Wanna share this life with you.
You gotta learn all them things that they tried to beat out of you, lynched out of you, murder, kill, and rape, and torture. Why is it to this day still people fighting just to wear their natural hair? To this day they still got sounding like my man, but for real, he was for real. I felt what he was speaking in. To this day we got people cutting our children's hair, yo. Like, this war is for real. Like, why should you hate something that naturally grows the way that it grows on your head. They want you to hate yourself. Then when you hate yourself, it take all the empathy. It take that you would have for like killing a dog. You will feel more sad killing a dog than killing your own black man and black woman, man. Like pick a culture on this earth and talk about murdering and killing each other in their songs. See, that's another thing that goes back to COINTELPRO. This is a chess game they play. They've been playing this for many years, thousands of years. We've been at war with these people. Like, y'all might not want to come to grips with that, but they don't love us at all. You might have your individuals, them glitches in their matrix, but naturally, just like a dog and cat, you might have one or two or thousands or whatever that live together and play, and they make nice videos about them. But on the streets, they trying to murder each other when they see each other. So we gotta become wise, because everybody else is wise naturally. You don't see these other coaches that's making their moves right now. You don't see them out there yelling Indian power or Asian power or this and that. They just move because their colonization is different. You know what I'm saying? What they went through. Cause they got it too. When you got people as dark as me, can't walk down the street, and if they touch you, you ready to stone them to death in 2023. Like, there's some color shit that y'all dealing with too, where y'all come from. You know what I'm saying? We can go to Australia. You trying to save the Tasmanian tiger or whatever. What about the people that you murdered when you sent your prison population over there to murder them off and rape them and kill them with your nastiness?
All I ask, do you know my yacht? All I ask, do you know my yacht? Truth, justice, righteousness, order, balance, reciprocity, harmony, huh? Good girls love me, but I always like bad girls. Little kids before I knew a silence. Fought with my penis so I wasn't worried about their mind. Women to be with body parts, ass tits, beautiful face, fat vagina. What the crack called them bed warmers. Poetry is honest, so give me a second to explain. I read Malcolm, took me years to pierce my heart. Asha Bandela gave me Audre Lorde. For my born day I use it to pimp better. I attracted what I is, but myself never looked in the mirror. I had a finger and always used it to point what was wrong with you, black woman. But I'm hurt, you hurt, so we hurt. What we think is love, just good sex till the best vagina come along. Everyone else think, but when you left and I was alone in that room, I realized the stink can't stay stagnant.
Alright, let's just go with that with you, we reaching for, you know what I'm saying, we singing that spirituality too. For the people, you know what I'm saying, we mixing it all together. We grew up on music where there was a balance. If you had a Coochie Rap, you had a KRS One, like type stuff like that, man. That's what the music lacks today. That's what it lacks because it's been weaponized. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I say nigga, I say nigga is something that the cracker created. And there always was that one nigga. If there wasn't that one nigga, we wouldn't be in the situation that we are now. At some point, we had to know better. I wasn't there with my ancestors, but as the professors and the great elders say, we are our ancestors and we are that one. So I'm able to speak for that one. whatever that one you feel if your brain work. You know what I'm saying? So there's always that one in any situation that doesn't see the bigger picture, that's weak. And we're not the only ones, because there was ones in the Jewish Holocaust, there was ones in India, there was ones in China, there was ones in Japan. You know what I'm saying? There's been ones among many civilizations. Like this whole Caucasian civilizations that don't exist right now because there was that one. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't believe or know the strength of his people. That would murder his people and don't think about it, doesn't know about it, or will think about it later on in life, or will think about it when he's locked away in these devil's dungeons. Y'all think we playing? This devil have prisons that's under the ground. Like, we the only ones that's playing, yo. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's why it's called a race, a human race. Not because of that, it's because everybody, picture a track. You got the Mexicans, you got the Jews, you got the crackers, you know what I'm saying? You got the blacks, the Africans, you got the Arabs, you got all these other different nationalities. And you can't go to none of their communities where a foreign object has commerce in their community. It's all them. You go on Northern Boulevard with the Mexicans, and I salute them. It's no disrespect or I'm mad at them or look what they do or they did. They know they in a war. We the only ones, la 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 la. Shake the cracker hand, then I shake the Mexican hand, then I shake the Jewish hand. All these niggas is happy singing. Go open a beef patty stand among the Jews or the Chinese or any of these people and tell me how that business thrive. They support their own, and that's what you're supposed to do. They move into a community. Every piece of the community that lived there before them will be gone within 2 years the most. If it's a pizzeria, the Indian man will buy it and make it an Indian pizzeria. The Burger King he got. The Taco Bell he got. Any incense store, anything selling, any China, anything. It's all Indian though. You go there with your black self, you go open a patty shop. You tell me how your business go. He is looking to control and use the power of his community to build his community and build his people at home. The culture is connected. They here. You go to the Northern Boulevard, the Mexicans. To movie theaters, the restaurants, the car lots, the gas stations, everything Mexican. You go to the Chinese, everything Asian. You go to every community, it's complete control, and nobody yells racist, and nobody yells this, nobody yells that, because you have to understand with this Caucasian, it's personal. He do not like you. Y'all did not like each other when you met thousands of years ago. He camped outside your kingdoms and begged to be let in. And he did the same thing that he does to you today. He murdered you within. Because within, before you met him, you was killing yourself. And you do the same thing today. Hip-hop is thriving. Some people dance, some people listen to knowledge of self, some people do both together. What he did, he separated all of that. Believe in a Mac, believe in a pimp. This is beautiful. On this 2000 this, on that 2009. Yo, He murdered our souls. Through drugs, now we're looking at it, we're seeing the CIA and all that. Ain't it funny? And we still fall for the same tricks. How when a pig murder you, you run into the FBI like the FBI is not the same organization that murdered Fred Hampton, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. The list is long. Why? Was it because Martin Luther King was a drug dealer? Was Malcolm X a great child trafficker? Was Fred Hampton, a bank robber? No. What were their crimes? Think about it, yo. Fred Hampton, he wanted to teach the people to build your community and struggle and change this and make it into something beautiful. The FBI and the police precincts next to him, they in cahoots together. They drawing up plans not to murder Nicky Barnes, not to murder gangs that terrorize the community, to murder community organizers. What was Malcolm X doing? Was he walking around with a gun, bumping into people, saying, "Hey, bitch, move"? Because he was teaching the people knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Don't drink. Don't do this. Don't do that. Let's do this. Let's do that. What was he doing that you had to have a whole police organization and FBI organization to murder him? Look at all the countries in Africa that's destabilized now to this day. Who was murdered? Look at the people that was murdered. What was Steve Biko doing? They don't like you. Only when you do what you're told to. Only that. Yo, man. We ain't gonna turn that into this.
I'm not an American. I'm one of the 22 million black people who are the victims of Americanism. One of the 22 million black people who are the victims of democracy.
If they live by their constitution, guarantee the rights to everyone, then indeed, nothing but love seek. True indeed, this will be my country. If they live by their constitution, guarantee the rights to everyone, then indeed, nothing but love seek. True indeed, this will be my country. But you could murder millions of Americans and get more rights than black Americans. Germans more rights than black Americans. Vietnamese more rights than black Americans. Japanese more love than black Americans. Russians more rights than black Americans. Iranians more rights than black Americans. You could murder millions of Americans and get more love than black Americans.